Hey, how's it going? I'm good, man. How are you? Oh my god. Gonna change things up a little bit. Miss your familiar friends, waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, This is wild. I don't really know what to do now.
Get all your Whiskey Wisdom merch today at WhiskeyWisdom.store. Be sure to use coupon code WhiskeyXmas for 15% off your entire order. Hurry, sale ends soon.
Gonna be all right. We are live officially. Happy Friday!
Everywhere you look,
I know
everywhere. That song is stuck in my head now.
I saw that video, and for whatever reason, I was like, "This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen." And then the same thing happened. That's happening to you. It kept like just.
And it's the same loop.
Yeah, like over and over in my head. I'm like, "What's happening?" I really like that video. So I hope you guys like that little crazy, weird video. I just ran across it randomly on the internet. I thought it was really funny. So I wanted to put credit to the author too. He's got a lot of really, really weird animations like that. So I don't know. Maybe we should reach out to him and commission him to do like maybe one of our whiskey villain episodes should be animated.
That would be funny. Or they all start singing.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. So okay, look. So first of all, happy Friday. We made it, and
Woo.
holy crap.
This week.
I'm so
Last
tired of just
week.
saying how crazy our weeks have
The
been.
past 2 weeks have been absolutely insane.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not just us. Like everybody that I talk to has been like on their deathbed. Like one of my coworkers' wives just went to the hospital today. Stitch Lizard, her husband was like violently ill. The same week
that's awful.
that our son was. Yeah, it's been bad.
Yeah, the last week of school, it was like our kids are dropping like flies. Everyone we know around us, kids and their family members are dropping like flies. And I'm like, I'm done. By Friday, I'd like pull them out of school. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Our kids.
They woke up. They were like, are we going to school? And I'm like, nope,
I
we're
totally
done.
forgot about that. Our kids didn't go to school on Friday. I forgot.
I mean, I was like, I do not want to go into Christmas break. Everybody being deathly ill. I'm like, nope, done.
I think as of yesterday, all of our kids are finally healthy.
As of yesterday.
Like COVID's gone, flu's gone. Oh, what a nightmare.
Yeah, and last Friday also had the issue of our youngest not wanting to go to bed.
Oh yeah, that was I
It
swear,
took
like
2 hours for him to finally zonk out. I was like, oh, that time you were done and everything with the show.
I feel like our youngest is just a robot. I've never met anybody.
But some nights are great. We have fun, but he has these regression nights that it's just like, please, somebody.
All right. Let's get into the show here. We got a jam-packed show, and I almost added something additional to it. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't because I don't know how we're going to get through all this stuff we got in the show here.
Okay.
So, new time, 10:30. We're still pushing it back. We may do 11. And the bakers, I think I saw the bakers in here. I'll catch up on the chat in a minute. They are traveling, so they won't be here tomorrow.
Okay.
So they offered for us to kind of sneak in their time. So we may do a stream tomorrow. We'll see around their time. Villains of Whiskey Tube, again, coming back next year for those of you guys who missed 2 weeks ago because we didn't stream last week because we were all dying. Merch store, as you guys saw, WhiskeyWisdom.store, coupon to Whiskey Xmas, 15% off your entire order. Patreon members, Dave Vogel saying, sorry, I guess the automation didn't work. I've got 2 bots that do Patreon and the moderators, and for some reason it didn't work for you. I have a hard time tagging your name in the chat. I don't know if it's because you don't have a YouTube channel attached to your name. I don't know. But anyways, that should be fixed. New Patreon member this week, William Hall.
Welcome.
So thank you, William Hall. Appreciate you sign up. And if you would like to be a member of our Patreon, go check it out. Patreon, I don't know, links in the description. Patreon.com/WhiskeyWisdom. Search for it. You'll find it. We need to start putting more stuff on there. Normally what we do is post like our backlog, stuff we don't post on YouTube.
In our life, a day in the
life.
life.
We've been doing kind of like our live, or our like the beard live stream, or I don't know, live streams, whatever, like our date nights.
Or just go out or like.
Yeah, anyways, check it out. We're going to be doing a lot more next year too. And plus, also our bottle, our 10-year bottle. If you're in the Patreon, you guys got first dibs at that. $50 raffle is going on. I went ahead and just started it. We'll just let it go the whole show. I think it's !WhiskeyWisdom, I think is what it is.
But it's on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
But only YouTube.
Elaborate. Only YouTube can.
We got 16 entries so far, so it looks like it's working. People have figured it out, so that's cool. Okay. First for tonight. Oh, look. See?
I'm looking at it.
Right here.
Okay. But just.
So we're live on Instagram for the first time ever tonight. And
don't forget Facebook.
Oh, my God.
I'm reading your own notes. I'm reading your own notes.
Yeah, right here. I have in all bold. Go live on Facebook. And I saw Troy. Oh, my God. Hold on.
I know.
God, I cannot believe this. Okay, go live. I even saw a chat scroll through while we were waiting. Troy was like, don't forget Facebook. And I still forgot it. I need to get some kind of automation to make that start. Okay, we're live. Okay, we're live on Facebook.
You may want to tell them too if they want to do anything. They gotta do it on YouTube.
Yeah, for anybody who's on Facebook, you're gonna have to hop over to the YouTube and do !Whiskey Wisdom if you want to enter the raffle. Same with Instagram, same with Kick, same with Twitter, same with Rumble, and wherever we are. Dude, look, I'm so happy that the Instagram is working. So if you guys can sneak over to Instagram on your phone or something, check it out. I actually have like a vertical video for the Instagram to try to make it a little more pleasurable to watch. Yeah, that's not a great word. Aesthetically pleasing?
Yes,
is that better?
That might be a
little more aesthetic?
All right.
Cocktail for tonight is gin and tonic. Cheers to you. And I made mine so insanely strong that I only tasted gin.
No, gin.
Happy Friday to you. We have got Bourbon and Balls, Charlie and Rob on the show tonight. Long time coming. We wanted them to come on quite a long time ago, and we ended up rescheduling on them. And then we all got sick, and now they're here today. So cool.
So far, we're well.
We did a technical test earlier today, and it worked. So excited to have them on. We are going to be drinking Weller's Special Reserve.
Ooh, Weller's so good.
So you can either drink it neat, or we've got a pre-made Rusty Nail cocktail that we're going to enjoy with them.
Ooh, never had one before.
Kahoot game, I'll be curious to see what you think about that, but we'll get on in a minute. Kahoot game tonight is Christmas in Pop Culture.
Ooh.
Christmas in Pop Culture. There's actually some questions on there that I didn't know the answers to. So we'll see how everybody does.
Usually this is your expertise. I'm like,
Yeah. Well, movies I do really well at.
Yeah,
but-
especially quotes. Because
Yeah.
you're
Dude.
constantly like quotes here and there. I'm like,
Yes. Well, I'm a big fat guy. I had no girlfriends in high school, so you just watch movies all day. That's like what you do. You just memorize all the movies. A ton of bourbon news. So we've got.
Finally.
Well,
It was
hang
kinda
on.
quiet for a while.
Well, it's definitely getting better. That's for sure. So we got decent bourbon news, like regular bourbon news, but also the experimental today in history. I've got a little better aesthetically pleasing for that too.
Better.
And I've got like a bunch of stuff, and it kind of ends on some cool things Christmas related.
Okay.
So we're gonna try it out. Bear with us, guys, on that.
I keep forgetting this weekend is Christmas Eve.
Dude, I know.
On
it is
Sunday.
Friday the 22nd, and we got to talk about doing a Christmas Eve stream with like the bakers. Like we're gonna do like a coordinated thing, like from east to west. It's gonna be pretty fun.
Following Santa across the country.
Yeah. Probably bring the kids down, turn this TV on, and we'll do it from the basement. Anyways, that'll be fun. Okay, the raffle we mentioned, the news and history. Upcoming guests, One Drink, 3 Bars, the Wee Pearl, the Bourbon Van. These are all next year, by the way, Q1 2024. Whiskey Central, still working with her. Have not got a date on her yet, but I'm going to reach out to her and try to get that going. Is that a kid? What is happening? We good?
Yeah, we're
and
good.
then Pat Hoffman, the owner of Lonely Oak Distillery, has agreed to come on the show.
He's not scared of us.
In January.
You sound like you're scared to come on here.
Don't say that. It'll be fun.
Yes,
It'll be fun. And then we've got the Georgia meetup at Legends bottle launch party.
Ooh, coming up.
Bottle launch party. Stay tuned for news
I
on
am
that.
so excited about that.
Dude, I absolutely cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. Wow, that was horrible. What a horrible throw
You
that
didn't
was.
even get close to hitting
No.
it.
Now, you know what the worst part about me doing that is?
You
Is
leave
like
it on
having
the
to come
floor?
pick it up the next day.
No, you
and I
don't.
just left
There's
it.
still some around.
Did I? Oh, I did. I missed a bunch. Wow. I tried to pick them up. All right, let's catch up on chat a little bit. And guys, I'm going to do my best to catch up on chat, but there's been a ton of chat.
There's chat everywhere.
A bunch of cheers. RJ is here. Rusty is here. I'm so glad Rusty. Well, Rusty, by the way, on the Today in News segment, take a look at the very, very end on the newspaper. I got a little funny blurb. There's actually a bunch of funny blurbs. That Dave Vogelsang's in it. Rusty's in it. Bakers are in it. RJ's in it. I think that's it. Big Cat is here. Hey, Aaron. Aaron is here. Cheers to Aaron. Here, I will. I'll cheers to that. Oh, awesome. That's wonderful news.
Not on Instagram anymore. It stopped. It stopped. Of course it stopped. It's Instagram.
What is this picture from Steve Rickman? What is happening? Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
You know, I think there's a cannot access. All right, hang on. Bear with me, guys. You know, I think
Technical difficulty.
I think there may be so here's the deal with Instagram. Instagram made this big announcement the other day where they were like, "Hey, we are now opening up Instagram to live stream." Right? And I think they may have like a 1 hour limitation.
But we started less than an hour ago.
No, dude, we've been on like waiting for like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm going to set it to go live again. Okay, hang on. Let me just get this new stream key. Thank you, Laura, by the way, for letting us know that.
Yeah, we would have never known.
Nope.
We just kept on
Nope.
going.
We
Everybody
would have
like,
never
what
done it.
happened?
We'd have been like, we're good. We're good on Instagram.
Hey, Instagram. They'd be like, I don't see anything.
Okay, is this a new stream key?
Telling you, we need shirts that say, I love technical difficulties, because every time.
I know, tell me about it. Can I just... What is... Oh, I gotta hit go live. I'm an idiot. Okay, go live.
I don't think it did anything.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give this like 2 more seconds, and then we're just gonna say screw it, and just be like, you know what? That was like a good attempt, a good first attempt. I'm gonna try one more time here. All right, Bourbon and Balls. Public. Next. Here's my key. Okay. There's my key. And that is correct. That is all correct. Okay, go. Oh! Okay, I think I just fixed it. I think I just fixed it, Laura.
Well, it's not going live.
Why can't I click go live? Why can't I click go live?
That makes no sense. Go scroll down, see if there's anything else you have to hit.
No.
So once your streaming software connects.
Maybe it's going to take a minute. All right, anyways. I don't know what's going on with Instagram. We tried. I'm not going to sit here and troubleshoot it the whole time. All right, Chris Jenkins is here. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Michael Bortner is here. Mr. Lopez is here. Hey, Mr. Lopez, how are you doing? Anybody else? RJ? Whiskey? Hey, Carlos, how you doing, buddy? Whiskey Basket is here. Jeff Castle, hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Jen Clifton is here. Cheers, Jen. I hope you're doing well. Mr. Dave Vogelsang is here. We already knew that. Troy is here. Pre-made Rusty Nail. Is this something you pre-made or pre-made off the shelf? I made it. Like, I've got Drambuie and... well, you're supposed to use Scotch, but we used Weller. Yeah. So we did a 1.5 Weller and 3/4 ounce Drambuie. And that's it. So...
But anybody...
What? What did you say?
Anybody new?
What?
I thought we saw somebody new on here.
Oh, yeah. It was like, I like the porch, or I'm a porch person. Michael Bortner's here. It was like Porch Life. I don't know what it was. I do remember seeing like a new name. Gary Scoff. That's a new name. I've not seen that name before either. John Maddock. Piper John. I've not seen this name either. So cheers to you. You guys, if I'm missing something that you wanted me to see, just type it again.
We got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's like so much. Let's. Oh, Melissa's here. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Melissa, we got y'all's Christmas card. We put it up on the mantle. So cheers to y'all. Appreciate you sending that out. If you guys want to be a Patreon of the Off Track Syndicate, you get stuff like Christmas cards from them. So that's cool. And Baker Drinks, by the way. Everybody's already shown this off except me, so let me do it. How cool is this? This is got this from
really
the
cool.
Bakers, and I've got the only one with the bung hole. I love it. I love it. So thank you, Troy and Laura. What a thoughtful gift. I love handmade stuff like that. I love that stuff. So, all right. Be part of Baker's Patreon
Here's Life from
if you
the
want cool
Patio.
stuff like that. Life from the Patio. That's it. That's what it was.
Welcome.
Life from the Patio. I don't know why I can't hit go live. I don't know what's happening. So, we tried. We tried on Instagram. We'll do it. We'll do it next week.
figure it out
We'll
next
troubleshoot it
time.
more. All right. Let's do bourbon news, I guess. Right. All right. Bourbon news. What? Oh, on Instagram? Oh, whatever. We'll figure it out later. Okay, this is... I don't even have my notes ready. This is kind of crazy. So, oh, wait, I'm supposed to hit play while we talk about this. I got a little video ready and everything. And look how beautiful this looks on Instagram, if this actually, like, worked. So, Troy sends me a text message, and he's like, hey, Matt, check out this garbage palette stuff. Doritos is making... I don't know if it's a bourbon, because they say it's an uncategorized spirit.
Clearly.
So I assume it's not a bourbon. I assume this is some kind of like grain neutral spirit.
Well, isn't Doritos made of corn?
I guess. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yes. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Somehow, I mean, like, look, they like blended a bunch of Doritos in that little thing.
This is going to drive me crazy until I know.
Yeah, so Troy sends it to me as a joke, and I end up buying 2 bottles of it.
You bought this?
I did. I bought it twice. Yeah, and Doc Martinez bought a bottle too, Old Fashioned Ways Plus Plus. We're going to collaborate and try to come up with some kind of old fashioned with it.
Yep, corn.
What? Oh, Doritos? Yeah. So, anyways, Doritos and Empirical took one of the most iconic flavors in the world and imbued it Imbued. I've only seen that word ever used
I
in
don't think I've ever heard of that
like
word.
role-playing games when you like imbue crafting. All right, never mind. Into a completely new sensory experience. Vacuum distilled real nacho cheese empirical drinks. They're Doritos. So the flavor nacho cheese corn tostada.
Looks like a margarita.
It does look like a margarita the way that they present it. Umami, right? Because that's like what gets you addicted to eating more Doritos.
Okay.
And a hint of acidity. Serve neat over ice or in a margarita or a Bloody Mary. So anyways, they said, unlike traditional high temperature distillation that diminished the essence of the ingredients, we distill at a lower temperature under some kind of crazy vacuum. Their cutting edge technique ensures that every nuanced flavor is gently captured and preserved. I don't know about that. We'll see.
I'm still laughing to myself that you went ahead and bought it.
Two of them. Two of them.
Only you.
Two. Yeah. Everything tastes better when it's on a Ritz.
You know what's great? What's gonna be great?
Dorito.
You watch. We'll be sitting there like, and watch it be amazing.
RJ, that would be actually a pretty funny video. I know someone who made a mash out of Doritos and distilled it. Really? That's interesting. Another new name, G. Poppins Patio. What's with all these patio people? Must be cheese, corn, and whiskey. Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak is amazing. Yeah. I don't know why you're saying that, Vic, but I mean, yeah, it is. Maybe you're replying to something. It's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Okay. While I'm doing this new stuff, hang on, guys. Let me email while I'm thinking about it. Let me email the Zoom link over to Bourbon and Balls so they can. What a funny name! It's like the best. So they can hop in the chat while we're doing the news.
So everyone's still watching the video of Doritos being polarized
Heck
into
yeah,
liquid.
they are. Heck yeah, they are. All right.
The more I watch, I don't want to eat Doritos.
Charlie and Bob, the Zoom link has been emailed. Check it out. Let me get this off the screen so you guys don't have to see that. All right, moving on. Let me get the chat off the screen. Dave Vogelstein says Doritos Empirical cannot be worse than Malort. Yeah, you know what? So all my friends in here, Adam, Dave, Baker, you guys are all, RJ, y'all are all getting samples of this Doritos thing. Who knows?
I bet they're excited.
Yeah, so it's coming. It's coming, guys.
They're like, thank you for saving
It's
us
coming.
the money.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? This is interesting. So almost 3 barrels per person are currently aging in Kentucky right now.
The equivalent of? Like that many are aging? That's equivalent of like 3 barrels per person of.
Yeah, like based on the population of Kentucky.
Okay.
There are almost 3 barrels per person in Kentucky that are currently aging.
Okay.
Is that not insane?
That's insane.
So there's a couple reasons why. One is because when COVID happened, there was a bunch of, first of all, a huge boom in bourbon because people were at home and drinking. I don't know who that was. Wasn't me. I almost lost my straw. Did you see what Adam said on my cha-cha-cha video? He said like checks out or something. It's actually pretty funny. It made me laugh. Yeah, it's like that checks out or something. So a lot of people bought a bunch more distilleries and threw a bunch of barrels in it, and apparently like 15-year barrels, which we've actually kind of over the past couple of news segments learned may not be the optimal year for aged barrels. But everybody wants a 15 right now, which takes forever, so there's a ton of aging. Then you also had not constraints, but like glass shortages. Yeah. So they couldn't even bottle what they had. So because of like all these things, there's like a ton of barrels right now that are just sitting around in Kentucky, which is nuts. So
are we going to Kentucky to
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. So 10.5 million barrels are currently aging, all-time high, eclipsing what was made and aging in 2019. So it's enough for 2.5 barrels of bourbon for every 4.51 million people in the Commonwealth. That's insane. Then it just kind of goes over why this happened, which is basically everything that I just said. So that's nuts. That's nuts to think about something like that. I don't know why that gun falls over like that. So there you go. Kentucky
That's crazy.
has hella aging barrels right now. Nuts. Oh, this one was interesting. I don't have a lot of information on this at all. In fact, I literally have like two. I don't know if you can see
Let's
this.
say that's the shortest.
There's like 2 sentences. Yeah, so new from Wild Turkey.
It's not even a paragraph.
It's not. It's not even a complete sentence. I mean, I could find no information on this. Maybe Troy or Dave or somebody out there maybe knows a little bit about this. I think Matt forgot the samples I won. If that's true, RJ, dude, you got my number, man. Call me and harass me about it if that's true. I'll get it over to you, buddy. Michael Bortner says, when they have Doritos, Cool King Ranch, I'll get it. God, I don't know. You know, I think I would rather have the regular than the Cool Ranch. Gee, RJ, okay. All right. Enough spamming, buddy. Just call me, and I'll send out to you.
Watch him call you right now.
Yeah, I thought that I had sent everybody's out. But if I haven't sent yours out, I'll get it out to you, buddy.
We sent out a lot.
Calm down, RJ. Yeah, we sent out a ton. I'll get yours out, buddy.
I don't remember who we sent
Anybody
it to.
else? Anybody that drink the sample? We can get together for a live tasting. I would love to do that. Okay, RJ is texting me.
I told.
He's already, dude. He is fucking Johnny on the spot with those samples. RJ, I will get that out to you, buddy. Thank you for letting me know what it was supposed to be. And I do remember that. God, would you rather have the Cool Ranch or the Dorito cheese?
I'm not a big Doritos person.
Okay, anyways.
I have to be like in the middle.
Anyways,
Continuing on to Wild Turkey.
Yeah, back to this. So, how do I get this off the screen? Light from the patio, OWA 107 here, Fresh Crack Friday. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I can't remember the 4 sample. RJ, just call me. We'll figure something out, dude. Whatever you want, just let me know. Melissa just opened a bag of spicy nacho Doritos. Because of this challenge, it goes better with dark red wine than bourbon. But she's been into ryes lately. I'd be curious to see how that goes with a rye. Don't make RJ beat you with his honey wad. Whap whap. Okay. Anyways, back to this. So there's 2 private selection single barrels that apparently Wild Turkey just released. I literally have no information on it at all, other than it will be younger than Kentucky Spirit, and it is supposed to be one of their cheapest products. And the barrel locations, it says barrel locations will be different too. So I guess not from their standard rickhouse.
Wow, it should be interesting with getting tasting.
Yeah, I don't know. And
Does it affect the flavor? I mean, everyone might have a different opinion of it. It's going to be like across the board.
yeah,
Because they want something different.
I would assume so. I mean, they've got like, single rickhouse bourbon and stuff like that. But what surprises me though is they're going for this to be one of their like really, really cheap lines. Like a private selection.
To me, that would cost more money to do that than just be at one place.
Yeah, all I could find was labels. So if anybody out there knows anything about that, let me know. Okay.
Oh, Jack Daniels.
Yeah, this is weirdly enough, this was like the picture that was on the article. I don't know why, because it's not really like, it's kind of relevant, but not super relevant. So there was a story we did like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
Where we had talked about how, I don't know if you were here on the show or not, if it was just me, where we had talked about how there was about to be a 50% tariff tax on all bourbon imported into the UK. And it was like up,
that,
it was in the air whether it was going to happen, and everybody was like, this is going to destroy everything. We did a show on it a while ago. Anyways, update to that. Huh? I
remember that now.
Update to that.
Okay.
The US and the EU have struck a deal to avoid the 50% tariff exports to Europe. So all whiskey distillers in the U.S. are breathing a sigh of relief as they will now avoid the looming 50% tax on shipments to Europe.
Good gracious, 50%.
That's nuts. For the past 2 years, the United States and the European Union have been engaged in a critically important negotiations to get this done. Our goal is to forge a forward-looking arrangement that will allow us to join forces economically to incentivize fair and clean production and trade in steel and aluminum sectors. So apparently Trump... we're going to get totally banned even mentioning the word Trump on our stream. Trump had done some kind of like tariff tax on aluminum and other imports. And so apparently this was like some way that they were like fighting back or something. Okay. So anyways, tariff avoided. So that's cool. That's cool. Let me see if Bourbon and Balls are sitting in the chat. See if they got the link, because if not, I may need to text them. Yes, okay, they're waiting in the room. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
We're coming.
Old Forester in the news again. Old Forester, one of my favorite brands, releasing 117 Scotch cask finish. So for you Old Forester and Scotch fans,
and Adam fans,
fans of the old Major Zero, they're releasing this 93 proof liquid. Of course, it's Scotch, so it's got to be the lowest proof ever because Scotch people can't handle high proof. Honoring George.
Adam, right now, I can.
Yeah, Adam's like, somebody is wrong on the internet. No. Let me tell you why you're wrong. I love you, Adam. George Garvin, excuse me, Brown's Scottish Heritage. Geez, I totally butchered that. Limited edition bottle celebrates Brown's Gaelic roots with the sherry and wine barrels sourced and matured from protected Speyside region. So there you go. It's in Speyside, Adam. Is that smoky? Is that not smoky? I don't know. Or Troy? I don't know. $59.99 suggested retail. Nose is supposed to be milk chocolate drizzled over shortbread. 0% chance you're getting that note out of a Scotch. Supposed to taste like apples. I could definitely see that in a Scotch. With toffee, cinnamon, and chocolate. The long finish is silky and buttery cocoa.
I would be definitely interested in trying because I love shortbread.
Yeah, well, you know
I never get any, but when I get it, I love it.
I love Old Forester, so I don't know. Oh, is that it? Are we done? That is it, man.
So, how about you buy this one while you're out buying Dorito whiskey?
While I'm out buying Dorito whiskey? No.
Go get an Old Forester 117 series.
No. Already bought twice. But yes, if I see that, I will definitely check it out for sure. All right, let's look at the chat before we bring on Charlie and Bob. Oh, let me pin, man. How unprofessional of me, man. Let me pin their channel. Let's see, Bourbon and Balls. I guess my phone is just not meant to hang out there.
Yeah, I'm surprised my phone always sticks.
It has like a rubber case and everything.
Yeah, mine, I can pull it and it just stays.
All right, where's the chat? Put this in here. Let me pin this temporarily. Pin message. That is their channel. If you guys want to check it out, check it out. Let me bring them in. And let's start talking to Charlie and Bob. Where's... Oh, here it is. Okay, let me bring this up. Bear with me, guys.
I don't know how you do this.
Charlie and Bob, bringing them in. All right, let me move over to the browser capture.
I hear somebody. Here, I see people.
Oh no, what is happening? Cannot start video.
Well, we're seeing them in the video.
Hang on. What is happening? Cannot start video.
Well, we're seeing them in the
Hey,
video.
if you guys have our audio on or the show on, can you guys mute it? If you guys have our
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Because we hear ourselves. It's so weird hearing ourselves.
I know that's like so weird. Hang on, I know what's going on. I gotta kill this camera here.
Ourselves. It's so weird.
I know that's like so weird. Hang on, I know what's going on. I gotta kill this camera here. What is going on? Okay.
Didn't you guys test this?
Dude, we tested this. No, what is happening?
There.
We tested this. Why is this happening? Oh, I know why this is happening. Hold on.
It's an Instagram?
It is Instagram. Hang on. I know why this is happening. Hold on.
I kill the browser.
Oh, no. How do we fix this? All right, we may be doing a blind interview here, guys. Why?
Get rid of Instagram?
Okay, let me go to blank. Oh, no. Do I have to close this? Hang on, guys. Let me... Can I exit and come back?
Yeah, we can pop out and come back in.
Yeah, well, hang on before we do that. Hold on.
Right.
I can't believe we tested this and it's not working now. That's unbelievable. You know what? Like, this is the first time we've had this problem, like a Zoom problem. Oh, look. No, wait. Hang on. Why is the camera up there?
I don't know.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. What's up? All right. Fixed it live.
So
Okay.
we haven't done this before. Oh, wait, we have.
Jeez. Hey,
You guys can hear us okay?
I can hear you okay.
Yes,
Let's
we can.
everybody hit a W in the chat to see if you guys can hear them okay. Oh my God. That was brutal. All right, anyways, okay, they can hear you guys. All right, so.
The test was too good.
Jeez, man. Well, you know what? Here's the problem is when I added the Instagram piece after we did our test, which is a mistake. What I should do is when we do all testing, stop messing with stuff. That's what we should do.
I'll remind you of that.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. So I got a little intro for them. So for all you bourbon lovers and football fanatics, all right. So it's not like that's where the balls comes in. Please welcome Charlie and Bob, hosts of Bourbon and Balls, which I have pinned in the chat. If you guys want to go check out the channel, please do. If you're interested in their content, please subscribe. They YouTube channel where they mix top shelf whiskey with gridiron greatness. Every video, Charlie and Bob take you on a liquid tour. See how much effort I put into this? Of the finest bourbons around, from barrel-proof beasts to aged elegance. They rate, review, and brawl over the best bottles, all while throwing down their hottest NFL picks. Charlie and Bob, welcome to the show. Appreciate you guys hopping on.
Hey, thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. That was a wonderful intro. We might steal that from you.
Yeah, just copy and paste it and put it in your thing. So anyway, so cheers to good bourbon and to good times and to great football, right?
Yeah, cheers.
So, okay, we have...
First Rusty Nail.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, it's going to be hers too, apparently. So we've got a Rusty Nail prepared.
I've
So
never
do you
had
want
it
to sip it
before.
first?
Yeah, I'll try it first.
All right, here, you can cheers them. So cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
I appreciate you guys
Cheers.
coming on. And
Cheers.
first Rusty Nail, let's do it. You won't sip out of my straw? You're literally married to me and you won't sip out of my
I
straw?
want to do a straw. Wow, it's actually pretty good.
What do you think?
It's good. Very smooth.
It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be, which is good.
It's not as what? You said sweet?
As I thought it was going to be, so that's good.
Yeah, Drambuie is really interesting. It's a little medicine-y to me. Like it's kind of like that honey, like medicine
the honey.
lozenge thing.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, it's like 40%, I think. So there's like a decent amount of kick to it as well. So be careful with rusty nails,
It's very good.
in my opinion. Anyways, all right.
general.
So what are y'all's thoughts? What do you guys think? Yay, nay, make it again? No.
I wasn't expecting this. I thought it was going to be a little sweeter, which I'm okay with. So, I do taste the honey in it, so I do like that. So
It's a thumbs up for me.
Yeah.
I like it. I could even see it as a warm drink maybe too.
As a what?
As a warm drink.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I could see that. Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys at any point want to abandon it and just go to well or neat, let me know because I'm always down for
Okay.
well or
He's
neat.
prepared.
Yeah. Rusty, I'll wear it on the next show, buddy. I just got it the other day. I finally got it. I ordered Rusty's shirt back in November and finally got it today. So, and I didn't RJ him and beat him on the head with stuff. All right. First question. What is the rarest and most unique bottle you guys have ever had, and what made it special?
I'm gonna jump in and preface this because Charlie is the hunter. I often joke that I'm just his palate bitch. And for the tastings, but he's got some crazy stuff and he's got some crazy tequila here, even though we don't have tequila on the show. So he might want to show up a bottle of tequila.
it is pretty rare. And you said bottle, and that can mean anything. So the one thing that I have here, I guess is my prized possession is my my Tesla tequila bottle.
No way.
Yes, I'm very proud of that one.
I was going to order that. I love all the Tesla stuff, and I assumed mistakenly it was going to be restocked, and it's not.
Okay.
So kudos to you for grabbing that. That's awesome.
And there's a backstory to this too. Is so knowing that it was going to be popular as it was, right? I ended up ordering 2 of them. This is probably about 3 years ago, and this actually jump started my bourbon collection because I found a gentleman that was interested in my extra tequila bottle, and I was able to start off with my collection from that point on, and that actually then launched me into bourbon hunting from that point on.
And I didn't even know that about it.
Yeah, so there's a story.
That's
So
awesome.
that actually got me started on going into bourbon pretty heavily. So
That's really cool. That's great. You know what? Maybe before you answer that question totally, why don't you guys tell us a little bit about your channel and what you guys are doing? Why don't we start with that?
okay.
All right. Yeah. Charlie and his wife have been hosting tastings for about 1.5 years now or so, maybe even a little more than that. And we've been talking about it for probably about 1 year, just doing it for fun. And we had several different ideas about what we wanted to do.
Mhm.
But we decided to combine sports and bourbon. And it's been a really fun ride. And it's been a learning experience for me. I'm an old Scotch person from back in the late 90s. So bourbon's much newer to me. And but that just kind of got us going, and we just wanted to have fun with it and kind of see where it went.
Yeah. So he mentioned the tastings, right? So we hold them probably, I don't know, every quarter.
Yeah.
And we'll have about 15, about 15 people. We don't have too many to do it because then it ruins the tasting. But everybody brings their own bottle, and then at that point, it's all blinded, and it's all personalized. So by the end of the night, each person has their own personalized blind bottle. We score them, and we came up with a scoring system, which we haggled on that for a while, and we finally came up with a scoring system that we felt that was weighted correctly, and then we use that today in our own show. So, so it kind of originated from that.
Right. And like Charlie said, every time when somebody comes, it's everybody's personal preference. It's not about the group. So it's everybody has their own. We'll finish the night with their top 4 and then taste their top 4 and decide.
Yeah. So we've gone through probably, I don't know, over 120 bottles and the tasting. So we've got to try some unique bottles.
Besides being fun, it's just a great way to try different bourbons of every price and range. And,
we learned some new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow, so that's how that kind of originated.
Yeah, I think there's a very common thought in the whiskey tube community and whiskey community in general. Well, at least there should be if there's not, is that there's no wrong answers when you're trying stuff and tasting things. G Poppins Patio says, okay, we need to know if the Bengals will cover tomorrow.
Yes. They will cover. They have a backup quarterback, their third string quarterback at the Steelers. Ironically, in our show that we're going to release on Saturday, it talks about that, how Mason Rudolph happens to be playing on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Backup quarterback at the Steelers, but we're not counting on him to do much. Yeah. And I think Jake Browning, he's on quite the roll, so we expect him to cover pretty easily.
Yeah. So before we move on, so Bob, you said you're a Scotch drinker from the 90s.
Yeah.
2 questions. Do you miss the prices of the 90s? And 2, how do you feel like your transition into bourbon has been? Because that's kind of like this hugely, like I've heard people going from Scotch to bourbon is easier and bourbon to Scotch is like impossible.
The first tasting I came to, there were a couple that stood out for me that had Scotch-like characteristics, and I think that was maybe a higher barley on the mash bill. And Charlie, we kind of razz each other. Castle and Key in particular is one that I love, and I think coming from Scotch, that would, in my opinion anyway, and like I said, I'm new, I think that would be a great one to go to for somebody who's been a fan of Scotch. And Charlie can't stand it. Charlie's not a huge Scotch person. So Castle and Key I love, and Larceny, and those are kind of what kind of got me started, and then I tried some higher proof and different things going from there. But it didn't take me too long to make the jump.
Yeah. Okay. Troy from Baker Drink says, "Isn't their backup quarterback an ex-Husky? Don't sleep on the Huskies."
Oh.
He still has to play against the Bengals, so we'll see how that goes. And he's been down this road before, so we know him pretty well. So we're not too concerned.
All right, I don't know who Melissa's talking to, so we'll ignore that question. Jeremy Johnson says, "How many picks did you get right last week, Charlie?" I assume this is probably one of y'all's subscribers.
All right, so hold on.
Starting some drama. Here we go.
So we haven't released that video yet, and I'm going to say this is I don't know if she's doing this on purpose or what, because this is the first time I did the donut, but and I don't know if it's ironic timing or what. So
Great question.
Yeah, whatever. So I unfortunately went 0-4-1, but you have those moments. But you know what though? Collectively, as a whole team, I think we are still about 500-ish.
Yeah, we are.
So if you would have taken all our bets, which is a ton, you'd still be making some money. So
a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't be losing.
Yeah. Hey, that's Amy, I think. So I heard you mention Castle and Key. What, beyond like the big names out there, are there any lesser known bourbons that you guys have come across or releases that you think may deserve like more special attention that you think is kind of flying under the radar right now?
Well, and we're homers. I don't know that really makes a difference in this case or not, right? But we had New Riff, and a couple people brought different New Riffs in our first couple of tastings, and they all finished almost top 3 for everybody. So we're big fans of New Riff, the single barrel, and just the regular New Riff, and I think you like the rye pretty well. If I'm not
Yeah, that
mistaken.
Balboa rye.
Yeah.
New Riff is probably about 30 minutes from where we are at. So it's easy for us to go down there, but we're a huge fan. And actually, the people who come to our blinds, we have an exempt list, or not exempt list, like a do not bring list, because it wins all the time, and we want to explore other bourbons. So New Riff is one of those bourbons that are not allowed to be brought to our blinds just because it does so well time after time. But I would say, I don't know where, I know you guys down in Georgia or whatnot. I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with New Riff and how well known it is. I can't tell because when we're here locally, New Riff is a fairly common.
Easy find, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see right here. That's
okay.
my new riff section. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay.
Nice.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, there's not enough room back. I'm way too big to sneak past her to grab it.
Okay.
Okay, so I watched y'all's top 5 all-time bourbons video. Heaven Hill 17, Michter 10, JD Coy, Parker's Heritage, Collection 13, Heaven Hill 12, BP. Has that list changed at all? And has something snuck into that list you guys would add right now?
I think we would add one particularly.
Yeah, one particularly, and part of what we're doing right now is our
Bourbon of the year.
for 2023. We're kind of doing like a bracket thing, but I think a couple of those could definitely creep in.
Yeah, one of them is going to be King of. I got my hands on a King of the Kentucky 2023, and man, that was great.
Yeah.
So if we had to redo it this time, I'd imagine we'd probably put this one in our top 5 and maybe kick out that.
Now, it's hard to know which one you take out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be hard to want to take out, but
Well,
definitely King of the Kentucky would be in there.
Yeah, okay. So Melissa says, my friend who is a new widow, sorry to hear that, Melissa, gifted me her husband's Booker. Happy to hear that. I looked up the serial number, and it's from September 2002. Holy crap. That's crazy, Melissa. Dave Vogelsang says, New Riff is awesome. Visited the distillery 3 weeks ago and picked up winter whiskey in Silver Grove. That's cool.
Oh, Silver Grove did well at our last tasting.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yes.
You're right.
So yeah, great on the Silver Grove. Great pick on that one. The Bookers, we did a Booker's blind actually episode where we blind, I think, all this year minus the latest one that's out. But I had some previous years. I think Bardstown Batch did the best one.
Yeah.
Blind Kentucky tea. I'd love to. I'd love to
tea,
I'd love to get my hands on Country Ham, but I doubt it if I ever will. I seem like that's the holy grail for the Bookers.
Yeah. Man, I'm seeing a lot of new names tonight. This is crazy. She was going to throw it away, and I asked for mercy on Booker's behalf. Yeah. Chris Jenkins is here. Hey, Chris, how you doing? All right, let's talk about your NFL picks. What is your secret sauce for making winning predictions, or is it just gut feeling? How are you guys doing it? How are you guys coming up with your picks? Although somebody didn't seem to be too happy with your picks.
What I try to do is I ask the guys for a confidence pick. There's 6 of us that are picking, and I actually take the 3 guys that are hottest in terms of like their picks and especially their confidence picks, and we'll take those.
And they've been pretty consistent.
Yeah,
throughout the year.
we went on a good run there a couple weeks back where we won, I think, 3 out of 4 or 5.
Like parlays.
Yeah, we won our parlays. So so it's really just kind of figuring out who's hot and taking the picks from those guys. Charlie's feelings was hurt at one point because we weren't taking any from him, but
rules are rules, and whatever. And that's why I went for a donut last year.
Yeah, so it's definitely a collective. It's a collective effort.
Oh, look, Melissa's trying to act like she's never worn a blindfold before. That's so cute, Melissa. So are you guys familiar with ChatGPT or any of the AI stuff that's out there right now?
Very little, but I know enough to, I guess, know about it.
So Google has their own called Google Bard, and one of the advantages it has over ChatGPT is you can plug in external sources into it. So, for example, you could punch in a YouTube video and say, Google Bard, summarize this video, and it will suck in all the captions to the video, summarize it for you. It's pretty cool. Anyways, where I'm going with this, though, is I wonder if anybody's ever gone to like the NFL stats page and said, read all these stats and give me like Final Fantasy picks or something. I wonder if anybody's tried that yet, see what it spits out.
Didn't you do fantasy football back in the day?
I used to, yeah.
Didn't you know somebody who picked it if they were like hot or something, had a cute butt or something? Who was the one who picked?
Cute butt.
Or
What are
hands-
you talking? What is happening right now?
There are people
I don't
like
know what she's talking about. Okay.
Fantasy football.
All right.
Like,
All right. We're killing the
girls.
stream. I don't know what you're talking about.
The pick because they were like.
I don't know
cute or
what's going on.
something.
All right. We're moving on to the next question. Jesus. All right. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fantasy football.
Oh my God. All right, moving on. If you could create your own custom bourbon blend, what flavors or characteristics would you include? Like, so for me, I love the cherries, I love the jalapenos, I love the leather, the black teas. What are y'all's notes? What would you combine to make y'all's favorite bourbon?
First.
So, I mean, that's a great question.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like the dark fruits, of course. I mean, I'm a big fan of the dark fruit. So when, I drink a Jack Daniel's 12 or a Coy Hill or something of that nature, to me, I get those notes, and I tend to go to the Jack Daniel's quite a bit, even though there's arguments to be
Really?
made. Well, there's arguments to be made, right, for whether or not that's even a bourbon, and I'm not going to even. That's a different conversation for a different time. But I mean, I generally like going to those a lot.
Okay.
I know what I don't like. I'll say that I'm not a big fan of malted barley, and Bob knows that too. So I mean, I could sniff that out of the tasting quick, and I just put that to the side. And I know with him coming from Scotch, like he said before, I think he does enjoy that. But man, it gags me. I can't stand it. But I would say the dark fruits is what I kind of like.
For me, it's difficult to say. And this is kind of a cop out, but sometimes I'm just in the mood for different things. So sometimes I'm in the mood for something bulletproof, like a Green Weller, or Arseny or something like that. And then sometimes I'm in the mood for a heavier hitter. And if I'm maybe I've got a nice heavy body cigar, I might want a rye to go with that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard for me to answer that because there's so many different things that I like at different times, just kind of depending on my mood. I know I'm not quite answering the question, but.
No, I think you are, and I agree with you. I'll come down here when I want to pour something, and you're totally right. Depends on where I am, what the temperature is, what I'm smoking, what I'm not smoking, what I'm eating. I totally agree with you.
How your day at work goes.
Yeah, exactly. How my day at work was. Am I going with hazmat? Yeah, so I understand exactly what you mean. Melissa, somebody in the chat can explain it to you, and if not, when we go to open mic, if you want to hop on Zoom, we can walk you through it. It's not that big a deal. All right. What is one bourbon myth or misconception that you're tired of hearing, and how would you debunk it?
I'm laughing because, and this is nothing. I hope I don't offend anybody, and I'm sure I will. But
you're not gonna offend anybody.
I'm offended.
all right,
dude. My wife just said I was like rating butts on some kind of fantasy
you.
football
Somebody
thing.
we
So I
knew.
promise you, nothing
Somebody
worse
we
is
knew,
gonna come
not
out of your
him.
mouth than what she
Somebody
just
we
said.
know.
So when I run into people in the community and all that kind of stuff, and we're at parties or whatever, and they know we're in bourbon and all that kind of stuff, and I understand that they kind of want to be get into a conversation about all that kind of stuff, and I'll ask them, hey, what's your favorite bourbon, all that kind of stuff, and I got to be honest with you, when if they tell me Blanton's, I kind of just check out of that conversation. I just think that's a more of a, I would say it's the myth. It's just an overrated. At least in my mind, an overrated bourbon. Now, it's not bad, but it's just not as good as the hype is. So, I debunk that quite a bit when I have conversations with people because I challenge them to do a blind on that versus a lot of good bourbons out there that I think that it would beat out Blanton's for sure. And I know that's not a great answer for some people out there. And it's a great gift idea for Christmas and things that the bottle and the chasing and all that's wonderful if you're into that kind of stuff. But when I get into that, I really kind of either try to have a conversation and kind of steer them into other bourbons and debunk the fact that Blanton's like the end all be all, because for me it isn't. It's just that's my opinion on that.
Yeah.
But again, so it could be someone else's opinion, it could be someone else's favorite Blanton's or bourbon, and I can respect that.
Life on the Patio agrees with you. 100% agreed. Blanton's is okay, but not great. I think if Blanton's was being sold for MSRP, it would be fine. A lot of the times when I hear people not enjoy blends, they're usually talking about the single barrel. I've got one single barrel that is god awful, and I think she's a big Blanton's fan, and I did end up finding another single barrel that was okay, and I've got a Blanton's Gold that's okay, but single barrels for me, I have not found very many that I've thought the price was reasonable. You know, if it was MSRP, okay, fine. But I agree with you. RJ says the horsey topper makes it the best, is what makes it the best, yeah.
It gives it a flavor.
Well, I mean, I've tried like straight from the barrel, and honestly, that's a really good bourbon. The blend straight from the barrel. So, you know, it's not all blends, it's just the single barrel is kind of what I was alluding to, the entry level. I'm not a big fan of. So, anyways, that's my thing.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. As Bourbon and Balls continues to grow, what are your hopes for the future of y'all's channel and the bourbon community?
I'm just hoping that for myself, I'm just hoping to have fun with this and meet more people and like yourself. And Charlie's kind of turning me on to other channels and things. Charlie goes way down the rabbit hole, and anybody who knows him knows that, you know. So I have trouble keeping up with him, but I am trying to learn more and subscribe to other channels and just kind of get a feel for this whole thing. And he's the brains of the operation, so he knows more about it all than I'm only about there.
Yeah, but hold up there. But Bob, and we're not going to sit there and trade, you know, compliments all day long, but Bob has a great palate, and that's why I thought it was great to partner with him, because I noticed that early on in our tastings, and, you know, Bob will describe, you know, the taste of it, and I give something blind. I remember, I vividly remember this when I gave you a blood oath, and I'll never forget this. He read right off the label without even knowing what. He gave me the butterscotch. He gave me everything that was off it. It was like he's like a savant. He's like the Rain Man of bourbon. So anyhow,
are we talking about Troy? Wait, who are we talking about? Troy from Baker Drink says, y'all can send me all of your blends. I will gladly take it off your hands if you are so down on it.
I got about this much left, and I think I'm gonna turn into a soap dish after I'm done.
Soap dish, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So. All right, so finally, for all the bourbon newbies out there, what are your top tips for getting started on a bourbon journey? And you guys can either go with best way to start your whiskey shelf or best way to start your whiskey tube channel. Either direction I'm okay with. What do you guys think? What are your tips for people getting into this?
As far as someone getting into bourbon, period, I would suggest see if you can find those blind parties or blind them yourself, you know. The label is a misconception with a lot of people. People chases labels. Don't chase labels. Go with what you like. Everybody's palate's different. Just because someone tells you a bourbon is not as good, it may not be good to them. Don't get turned off just because someone else told you not to. So there's a bunch of bourbons out there that people would tell me to stay away from, and I've tried and I personally like them. So blind tasting is a good way to do it. But we do have a question for you real quick. What?
Yeah, I've been wanting to ask you this for a while. When you first got in touch with us, I started going back and looking at some of your stuff, and I couldn't go back and find it again. But I saw an episode where decanting a bourbon. And I was just curious if you could speak to that. Is that a regular thing that you do, or?
Where I was doing what? I was decanting a bourbon? You talking about like...
Somebody was decanting it while you were talking. Is that something that you typically do?
So if you're talking about while, maybe you're talking about one of the ones that we reviewed, what we will normally do for that is, like, for example, so this is a Glen of Redemption Wheated, and I will typically pour things out and leave it sitting out for a little while just to kind of get all the initial, just to let it air out a little bit. Because I think with that ethanol, that huge blast of alcohol will hit your nose, and it makes it harder to nose in the beginning. Stag, for instance, I've noticed that, like, if I pour a Glen of Stag, the longer I let it sit out, the sweeter it becomes.
Yeah, I have to have it sit out, because if not, that alcohol hits me. I don't taste or smell anything other than alcohol after that. I have to have it sit in decanter.
Ironically enough,
enjoy it.
Some of them have the opposite effect. There is a bourbon out of Hudson, New York. I don't have the bottle anymore. I can't remember what it was, but the label literally looks like it was printed out on like one of those like type printer, like the not LaserJet printer, but the
I know you're talking
like
about.
the old school printers, you know, the ones that
Yes.
like meh, meh. Anyways, the
Dot
longer
Matrix, yeah.
Dot Matrix, thank you, Dot Matrix. God, I can't believe I couldn't remember what it was called.
I know what you're
The
talking
longer that one sat out, the more it turned into stamp glue. So sometimes the opposite effect happens. But I like to try to, you know, drink it initially, let it sit out, you know, drink it again. Does it change? Add some water to it, see if that does it. You know, I don't know. I just enjoy trying to figure out best ways to you know, drink the bourbon. So
Right about that time we were doing what year was it? A birthday bourbon, Old Forester.
Yes.
And I just remember as we're doing the show, and I'm just kind of swirling it down here. I'm already picking up smell. You know what I mean? So it was just so potent when it got to me, and I wonder, hey, sometimes do we need to give these things a little bit of a rest? You know what I mean? Before we, especially if you're busting open a new bottle, you know, if we maybe need to do that sometime. So I appreciate the advice.
yeah, I would highly recommend not pouring it and then initially downing it.
Yeah, I agree.
I would give it maybe like 10 minutes minimum to just kind of sit out, sling it around in the Glen a little bit, let it just get all aerated through.
Yeah.
Because you know, you don't want to smell the dishwasher. You know, you want all the fumes to come in the Glen. That's just, you know, again, these are just my opinions. I'm a total. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm just a
it's what I
novice
do. Yeah.
following you, and it's just I find even I go to a restaurant and people around me get whiskey or bourbon, and they're just like downing immediately, and I'm just like swirling, and they're like, "So, are you gonna drink that?" I'm like, "I'm good." I'm like, just.
I mean, I think there's something to that, right? So, I mean, we all, man, I wish someone would do an in-depth video. And I'm not saying we won't either, but you know, when we go back to the same bottle, you know, 6 months later, you know, it's a different experience, right? And it's like, man, I you know, this tastes a lot better than it did before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did the Baker 7. We had it in some blinds, and it didn't
No,
do
it
well
didn't.
at all.
And man, did well.
And then then we come back and do our bourbon brawl, and you know, 6 months later or whatever, and it's running over everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
we've had that.
I've actually made a rule where I will not pass judgment on a bottle until I've had it at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, because even just Remus changed.
Yeah. There's a lot of bottles that do that. Like the more they oxidize, the more they change. But yeah, it's anyways. But again, it's just my opinion, and you know, who knows if I'm right or wrong? I don't know. I'm sure there's some science behind it. I don't know what that is.
I just know my nose. I know my nose. If it gets hit by something strong, it's there. Like
Yeah.
I might as well smell in coffee or something because it's stuck. I can't. do
Another thing
anything
you guys
else.
can do. We used to do this a long time ago to mitigate nose blindness. So a lot of the highly professional perfume sniffers in Paris, they will smell their skin.
Oh, they're.
So they'll take their nose and do this,
I haven't done
and it
that in a while.
resets your nose blindness. So if you ever start smelling a bourbon and you kind of get lost in it, if you smell your skin, weirdly enough, it resets your nose.
I think we did a test on that and it actually did work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done that with coffee grounds too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to coffee beans. That seems to help.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to pick your brain
Yeah.
because just respect your opinions. Want to get your take on some of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and if you guys ever want to talk off stream, you guys got my number too, so feel free.
Yeah.
I love talking about any of this stuff. All right, so that's really it. So tell everybody where they can find you, what you guys are doing, and where you want everybody to go check y'all's socials out.
Well, I mean, obviously YouTube is our main go-to. So Bourbon and Balls with a Z.
Right. Mhm.
Don't forget that. We did it intentionally because when we first thought about Bourbon and Balls with an S, everybody would get a recipe. So we had to make sure that we didn't get lost in that aspect.
No, exactly. We do have a Facebook page also.
Yep.
Same thing, Bourbon and Balls with a Z.
Yeah.
You can check us out there. I post all the updates and upcoming videos and videos that are coming out over there.
Do you guys?
Yeah, and then every now and then we'll have giveaways, things of that nature. So who knows for next month?
Do you guys feel that your Facebook pages do better than YouTube? Just curious.
Well, and we're not. And I might have said that incorrectly. I'm just posting links for the YouTube channel, so we're not actually broadcasting on Facebook.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I apologize.
Gotcha. Melissa R says she puts her red wine in her bourbon. What? What?
I've never.
Okay. All right.
I don't drink red wine. I drink Moscato.
Okay. All right.
I'm a little
Blend
fancy.
it together.
I don't know. Melissa, we got to talk about that. That sounds interesting. That sounds really. Make sure you use Lume before smelling your skin. Lume? I don't know what that is.
Oh, I know what it is. It's supposed to make parts of your body not stink. It's those commercials you see everywhere.
Okay. I probably just like showed my age on that. Not
Age? I'm older than
yeah.
you.
All right, I do have their channel pinned. Charlie and Bob, thank you so much for hopping on here. Appreciate it. Guys, check out their channel. It's pinned in the chat. If you want to go subscribe, go check out what they're doing. And we really appreciate you hopping on. Yes. You guys are welcome anytime. Say it again.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you having us.
Absolutely. It was really fun. And we really appreciate it. And we all got to try a rusty nail together. Did you see how
very good? First time.
All right. Cheers, guys. Have a good night. And by the way, if you hop back in the stream, maybe play the Kahoot game. I know you guys have company over, but
okay.
Check out the Kahoot game if you guys have time.
All right, we'll do.
Cheers, guys. All right, have a good night.
Thank you.
All right, bye. All right, let's go back to main.
Update available. Yeah, don't touch the update.
Why is it telling me there's an update?
It's like,
available?
Here, start the update. No.
Let's not update OBS in the middle of a live stream. RJ says, "Love me some balls." Aaron, can't hear Washington tax is insane. Yeah, God, I know. Anyways, that was cool. Appreciate them hopping on here.
That was very awesome.
Deodorant for all of your skin folds
in other places.
What is?
Yes, it's not just. You think it's deodorant, think armpits. This is other parts of the body.
I don't know what's going on.
Have you not seen the little viral commercials and stuff on Facebook and other places?
What is happening?
I've seen that commercial show up on every social media thing
Okay,
I'm on.
let's get into on this day in history. This is a new segment we're starting out, and then we'll do the Kahoot game, and then we'll do the raffle, and then we'll do open mic and wrap it up. All right, today in history, December 22nd through 24th. Here's my little intro. Rusty, see if you catch the very end of this intro, buddy. That was the wrong video.
Yes, that was the wrong
Let's try
video.
that again. I love that. Falls asleep while developing new product. All right, let's get through this real quick, guys. What time is it? 11:40.
Yeah.
Where did I expect to be at 11:40? 11:40. Start Kahoot game. Okay,
we're just a little.
We're definitely behind.
Oh, fine.
All right, today in news. All right, here we go, guys. How can I do this?
I don't know.
This is kind of a new thing. All right. This is through this weekend, right? It's kind of like an early Christmas weekend, right?
Phone fell.
So 1989, December 22nd, the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin was reopened, signifying the reunification of West Germany.
I semi-remember this because I was like 10 years old when this all went down.
1941, Roosevelt
Don't remember that.
and Churchill meet in Washington to discuss
That I don't remember.
World War II. How would you like to be in the room talking to them or hearing that conversation? 1783, on this day, George Washington resigns as Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army.
Interesting.
Yeah, there you go. Vincent van Gogh in 1888 cuts off his left ear with a razor after arguing with a fellow painter and sends it to a prostitute for safekeeping because that's who you always send your body parts to.
For safekeeping.
For safekeeping. 1950. This one's kind of cool. 1954, on this day, Dr. Joseph E. Murray did the first human kidney transplant in Boston, Mass. He passed away at age 93. He was a longtime member of the Harvard Medical School. He pioneered the field of organ transplantation.
Interesting.
So because of him, on this day, this first successful kidney transplant, we can now do organ transplants. Pretty cool, right? Wow. 1891, the first asteroid discovered through photography 323 Brucia was discovered by Max Wolf and was named after Catherine Wolf, an American patron of astronomy. Do you think an asteroid's going to like take out Earth one day?
No.
Okay, well, that was easy. 1882.
That's a whole other rabbit hole.
Edward Johnson. Here we go. Look, an associate in 1882. Edward Johnson, an associate of the inventor Thomas Edison, and vice president of the Edison Electric Light Company, became the first person to decorate a Christmas tree with electric lights at his home in New York City.
That was brave.
1882. Yeah, who knows how many fires that caused. One thing real quick that I didn't have on here, 1955 on this day, the first time NORAD's Santa tracking service began.
Your children can all thank them.
Yeah, it is now a Christmas tradition where the North American Aerospace Defense Command sends Santa Claus as he travels
You should
around the
figure
world
out your
delivering
own.
presents to
You should
children.
figure out your own abbreviation for everything for this thing you're doing on Christmas.
What do you mean?
The live stream you're doing. You should come up with your own little NORAD.
Oh, yeah,
Abbreviation.
little NORAD thing. Births, 1973. American writer Stephanie Meyer, born today. Author
Twilight.
of your favorite... Oh, by the way, I just want to say, the popular Twilight Saga, vampire-themed novels for teenagers...
I was in my early 20s when I first saw Close
was
Enough.
born today, on this day. She's pretty cute, actually. On this day, born Eddie Vedder,
No clue what she looks like.
1964. You know who Eddie Vedder is, right?
Yep.
Who is he? I'm going to call you out on it.
Yes, you are, because I can't remember the top of my head.
Oh, is
He's
he?
a musician. He's a singer.
He is a musician. You really don't know what band?
What? That's me on the
Rhymes
spot.
with girl spam. Teenagers, schmeenagers. Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam. Thank you.
Yeah, he also did a solo album, Temple of the Dog, which is really cool. So he was born today, 1964. And also, one more birth today, Ricky Martin, 1971. I assume you know who Ricky Martin is, right?
Viva Loca.
Yeah. Film and TV, 1932, The Mummy, directed by Karl Freund, starring Boris Karloff, is released in the U.S. It is the first Mummy horror film, was released today, right before Christmas Eve. That's a weird time to release that. 1928, NBC sets up the first permanent coast-to-coast radio network. Did you ever listen to Coast to Coast, Art Bell?
Oh, a
I
long
love
time
that show, man.
Way
There's
back.
so many.
You know what I used to do back when I was in high school? I bet you I never told you this before.
Okay.
I used to sit.
Hang on. Oh, well, I can't remove that. Go ahead.
So when I was in high school, when I couldn't sleep, I would sit in my room with my Walkman
I'm gonna
up
type right
like
ahead
this,
this video.
because it's the only way to get the Atlanta station in Greenville at 1 o'clock in the
Oh, yeah,
morning
when, like,
to
the-
get Loveline.
Oh my God, with Dr. Drew and
With
Adam
Dr. Drew, I
Carolla?
used to listen to like this.
Wow.
in my room listening. That's how I learned about a lot.
Okay.
Because I went to a
Okay. All right.
Private
Let's
school.
just move on. Let's move on. 1951, the first NFL championship, Los Angeles Rams and Cleveland Browns, was broadcast in the first coast-to-coast televised NFL game. 24-17, the Rams win. So there you go. On this day, 1951. That's pretty crazy. What else we got? BBC 1922 broadcast the first British radio play, The Truth About Father Christmas. So there you go. 1922. That's a long time ago.
Oh,
and
my word.
finally, in
I know.
1893,
I don't think that was 1893.
That's what it says.
It should be 1993 because I know who that person is because my grandmother had an 8-track of his
Dude,
music.
there is no poster that looks like that from 1993.
I'm talking about Engelbert Humperdinck. My grandmother loved him. She had an 8-track of his stuff.
Okay, you're talking about grandmothers and 8-tracks, and you're seriously thinking 1993? Really?
She was not in 1893.
Whatever. I'm going with what I found. 1893, Hansel and Gretel premieres, conducted by Richard Strauss. So there you go.
This is Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah, look.
I know who he is.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know
My
what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you about that. All right, let's.
I grew up on 8-tracks, and honestly, the first TV I saw was black and white. I had photographs of me in black and white.
Yeah. All right, Kahoot game time, guys, and then we'll do the raffle, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, let me move over to the browser, and hopefully you can get the camera to work. Sony. All right, there we go.
There we go. Why does
Oh,
it
no,
look
what-
so different?
I don't know what is happening. Why is everything so
Just hit
different all the
start.
time?
Just hit start because you want classic mode. You want, yes. There you go. But you need the pin. There you go.
It's loading. It's loading.
There we go. So you go
All right,
to
guys.
that.
Kahoot game. Topic is Christmas in pop culture.
www.kahoot.it.
Yeah, it says it right here, but I'll put it on a notepad in case people can't read that.
And then you put in the game pin. Dot, not
Kahoot.it. Oop,
OT, not OT. IT.
there you go.
Kahoot.
That is the website. That is the pin. We got Whiskey
Come in,
Cannon,
join
we got
the fun.
Dave Hofstetter in here.
Join the
Barrel Dave. Only 2 people. I just noticed this shirt has hose?
O's.
Oh, hose. Oh, yeah. It says, hang on. It says, I got hose. Oop, wrong way.
In different
area codes.
And I have a sweater that says Santa's favorite hoe, which is upstairs. In the
Yeah, she has one that says Santa's favorite hoe, which is amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Chris Jenkins, wow, I said that's amazing a lot of times. That was ridiculous.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. Bourbon and Balls hopping in here. Charlie and Bob, appreciate you hopping in here. Where's all these patio names we got going on today? Life from the Patio, Poppins Patio. Russell's in here. Gandy Rhodes is in here. All right, let me get a little bit of Kahoot music going on here.
Give him a couple minutes.
Yeah, we're going to give everybody a minute. So, do you want to finish this Rusty Nail?
No, it's good, but I'm good.
Yeah, let me try to fix this monitor. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not really... It's not as good as I remembered it being.
That did a lot of work.
So apologies to Charlie and Bob, man. I didn't really enjoy that Rusty Nail. I've had him before. I mean, it's okay. Like
I think my problem is that I'm gonna sneeze again.
I don't
what
think
with drinking it. I'm gonna stop. Because
I don't think I would ever
sneezing.
go to a restaurant or like a bar and order a Rusty Nail.
If I did, I would not get ice.
Mr. Lopez says, question. What is your question, Mr. Lopez?
Question.
What did I win last time? You won $50, Mr. Lopez, and I don't have your email address. I was searching on some Discords, so Mr. Lopez.
Hello.
Mr. Lopez, email me there, and then I'll shoot. I actually have the gift card. I couldn't find what your email was, so shoot it over to that, and I will get that out to you while we wait for the people to join. It was either $50 or $100. I'll have to go back and look, but I do have the gift card for you. Yes, this shirt is amazing. I love this shirt. Life from the Patio is a happening podcast. Okay,
Okay.
check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Amy, are you going to join? Is she in here? Is Hello Nurse in here? I don't see Hello Nurse in here. SoCal Jen hops in last minute. All right, we'll give it another minute or so for people to join.
Wait a minute. Are you my dad?
Are you my dad? What?
That's great.
What's with all these weird daddy jokes tonight? That is crazy.
Are you my daddy?
Yeah. Okay, you made that so awkward, and you like did the girl touch thing. Yeah. Okay.
I love
Thank you,
you.
Melissa and Rusty. Love you too, babe. Thank you for the Christmas card. Yeah, absolutely. By the way, I think I mentioned this earlier. Check out the Off Track Syndicate Patreon and the Baker Drinks Patreon. Got the nice little stave from the Baker Woodshop, and I got a nice little gift card from 29-year-old Mel that is now on our Christmas panel. Is it a Christmas panel officially at this point?
I don't know. I've been horrible this year getting
say
Christmas
this.
cards out. I don't think I've done anything other than getting presents for the kids. That's about the
Did you
extent
ever
of
hang
it.
out with us? Yeah, I know.
It's been a rough year, and like, especially this month. It's like everyone's since Thanksgiving.
Look how much work I did on the Instagram. Look, I got the whole screen fitting here and everything. Isn't that a shame? Isn't that a shame? It was working, and then it wasn't, and then it just wasn't. All right, Redemption Weeded. Let's try it out. All right, guys, we're gonna do another 30 seconds, then we're gonna hit start. Tell me what you think about that. That is a Redemption Weeded. That's the one where the
Ooh. I got right off the bat.
what?
butterscotch.
Ooh, you're gonna be sorely disappointed when you taste it.
Do you not smell it? Like Werther's original.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Smell it.
Are you doing that on purpose? You like stuck it in my nose. What was that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, now it's time to be sorely
Yeah.
disappointed.
I could see that. Yeah. It's not as. I remembered it being better than that. Honestly, it's not. It's okay. It's all right. It's kind of flat.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Peppery. Pepper always gets me.
Now I'm concerned that my tongue is annihilated if you got pepper out of that. All right,
Spicy. When I think spicy, I think pepper.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get any spice out of that at all.
I get spice on anything that's a high proof. So is this a high proof or a low proof? Because if it's anything over 100, I think I can.
Is the proof on there?
Dude, I need to see an eye doctor. I have no vision.
96 proof, so it's pretty low.
Yeah, but for me, anything close to 100 is like, ooh, pepper.
All right, we're starting the game, guys.
Let's go.
Best of luck. Happy
You can
Friday,
still
guys.
join.
Yeah,
Let's
you can
go.
still join if we start. If you guys change your mind, it's Kahoot.it, punching this pin. It'll be at the bottom of the screen. Carlos, either you just hopped in there at the last second or just did a really weird animation. Here we go, guys. Good luck, guys. Christmas in pop culture. And we're going back to Kahoot. Everybody hated the old one. In the TV series Black Mirror, which episode set in a dystopian near future with a Christmas-themed storyline? Nosedive, San Junipero, USS Callister, or White Christmas? Have you watched any of the Black Mirror stuff?
We did when it first came out, but it's been a while.
Smell it, damn it. I'm learning a lot about. I'm so concerned with all the like thumping and.
Because nobody told them to go to the playroom, so they're
Can you text that and see if you're okay?
Right.
White Christmas. So the first season to Black Mirror I didn't really enjoy, but it got way better like later on.
I need to...
Whiskey Panda, Life from the Patio, Chris Jenkins, and Are You My Dad with Gandy Road, all on the board. This TV sitcom episode titled The One with Christmas in Tulsa, where the main character spends Christmas in New York. The Office, How I Met Your Mother, Parks and Recreation, or Friends? If anybody's familiar with this show, you'll know that all of their episodes started with The One With.
I know. Because you watched that movie.
Movie? Now I definitely know you. Just say it. What?
Friends.
Yes. Ooh.
Do you not remember that the last one?
The last Friends episode?
No, the movie we watched it. The girl was like obsessed with watching the Friends. And
Oh God! Don't spoil that movie. God, what was that movie called? The World Left Behind or Left Behind? Ugh.
He hates the ending.
Bourbon and Balls on the board.
So many people are like found like Easter eggs.
In this song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, who is the artist that belts out this
I know.
modern Christmas classic?
I
Mariah
know.
Carey, Michael Bublé, Wham, Ariana Grande.
I'll give you a hint.
It ain't Wham. God, that movie was so awful. By the way, Dream Scenario, it's on Plex. I'm totally watching that after this. Mariah Carey is correct. Yeah, it's the new Nicolas Cage movie. Yeah. Bourbon and Balls, Moving Up, Life from the Patio, Poplin's Patio, Rusty in second place. Whatever. Let's do it, buddy. Which Christmas movie features a young boy named Kevin McAllister who accidentally gets left behind by his family?
That's easy.
Christmas Carol, Elf, Home Alone, It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, everybody, can you hand me? Oh, never mind, I got it. I'm going with Old Faithful Woodford Double Oaked here. Okay, not one person somehow got that wrong. No change. In the song, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Coming home
What beverage
from
did Grandma have too much
Christmas
of?
Eve.
Eggnog, hot cocoa, peppermint schnapps, apple cider.
Grandma drank too much. Yes.
Eggnog, that is correct. Congratulations to a majority of you. Any change? No change. Moving on. Which British rock band released the song Thank God It's Christmas in 1984 as a single? I actually didn't know this. I didn't know this. The Rolling Stones, Queen, The Beatles, Pink Floyd. I know it ain't Pink Floyd.
It's
That
not
I do
Pink
know.
Floyd.
I'm like the biggest Pink Floyd fan ever.
I've
Do you know
heard.
who it was?
Oh goodness, this actually threw me off. Yeah, it's Queen. But,
It was Queen. Oh, there's going to be a change. What's the change? Rusty, Life on the Patio. Rusty's still hanging in there. Bourbon and Balls.
And our kids are fine upstairs.
I'm so concerned with what's going on up there.
I could tell you already. The rugs
Bourbon
are
and
all
Balls
like.
still hanging on. 1983 film A Christmas Story. What item does Ralphie's friend Flick get his tongue stuck on?
I triple dog
Ice cream
dare
cone,
you.
a flagpole, a metal
dog.
fence, or a popsicle?
I double dog dare
A
you.
double dog dare you to imitate licking a popsicle. It was a flagpole. Everybody got that right. So there
Want
should
me
be
to imitate looking?
no change, no change, no change. Who played Ebenezer Scrooge in 1999's
Oh.
Christmas Carol?
99?
Michael Caine, George Scott, Patrick Stewart, Jim Carrey.
99?
99. I didn't know this actually, and I had to look it up to verify it was correct. Huh? You can say it.
Patrick Stewart.
Yep. I didn't know that, and I love Star Trek. I had no idea he was doing that stuff. Look how beautiful the Instagram layout is. Like our video would be up here. What a nightmare. In fact, hang on. Look, boom. Look how nice this looks.
Yeah, George C. Scott was back in the 80s.
Patrick Stewart, that is correct. Any change? Rusty moving up, Bourbon and Balls, and look at this. Laura and Troy enter the playing field. Let's go, guys. In the 1987 film Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, what holiday is the central theme as they try to get home to family? This is one of the only movies that almost made me cry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mr.
No. You don't cry in front of women. That's a rule. Any guy out there will tell you, do not cry in front of women, ever.
I'm sorry, but
Nope.
even at birth of your children, I think that's an exception.
Nope.
Your wife.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you
seriously,
that.
you
I'll
can't
give you that.
beat
Thanksgiving is
blanket
correct.
statement.
Massive change. Rusty sinks to last. Baker moves up. Bourbon and Balls in second place now. Second place. What popular streaming service known for its live gaming content was launched in 2011 and acquired by Amazon?
I have no
This
idea.
is holy shit. This is the wrong question. Holy shit. Okay, this is supposed to be about The Office. And what did Pam give Jim as a gift in the Christmas episode? Sorry, guys. This is
What on earth did this come from?
what gift did Pam give Jim in The Office? I apologize. Was it a teapot, a book, a bracelet, or a painting? Holy shit. Sorry, guys.
I don't know. I don't remember.
It was a teapot. I'm so sorry, guys. God damn. I try so hard to make these streams go well. There's so much that goes into this. I apologize, guys. It was a teapot. That's correct.
And their scores are affected by how
God.
fast you answer.
Rusty
too.
just sank off the board. You know he's going to bitch the whole time. I knew
That
it.
question was
I knew
valid.
it. In Arthur's Christmas, name the high-tech delivery system used by Santa's operation to deliver presents.
Arthur Christmas.
Sleigh 2.0, North Pole Express, Operation Snowdrop, or the S1, and that is a picture of it right there.
Arthur Christmas? I never heard that in my life.
Well, then I guess you wouldn't get this answer right.
Can I guess?
Yeah,
The S1.
the S1, that is correct. it definitely isn't.
I've never seen this movie.
It definitely wasn't acquired by Amazon in 2011. I'll tell you that much. Bourbon and Balls in the patio, move around. That's about it. This 2015 film is a dark comedy horror about a dysfunctional family's Christmas terrorized by this mythical creature. Yeti, Goblin, Krampus, or Banshee? Do you know?
Krampus. I don't know what
Krampus.
this is.
You said Krampus? That is correct. And almost everybody knew that.
And I have no clue what movie you're talking about.
Baker moving up. Bourbon and Balls and Baker fighting it out. Oh, double points. We're getting near the end, guys. In the TV show Doctor Who, which actor played the Doctor in the 2010 Christmas episode titled A Christmas Carol? And this is a picture of him. David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi,
I think I
or
know who it
Jodie
is
Whittaker?
because he's in the
I hated
Game of
Doc-
Thrones.
I hated Doctor Who. I
prequel
could never
thing.
get into Doctor Who. I could never get into it, ever.
Matt Smith.
Oh, there's going to be some change on the leaderboard here.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was on the whole.
Wow, massive change. Bourbon and Balls gone. Rusty gone. Poplin's Patio. Oh, Baker's still here. Life in the Patio. All right, guys. Is this the last one?
No.
No. All right, double points. What is the name of the humanoid robot developed by... Oh, god damn it, I did it again! Okay.
How did you miss 2?
I don't know. What is the name of this guy in It's a Wonderful Life? Answer it. Cary Grant, Humphrey Bogart,
Who's
James
the guy
Stewart,
in the
or Clark
picture?
Gable? Yeah, who's the guy in the picture?
Who's the guy
That's
in
what the question is.
picture?
God damn, I'm gonna get so much shit for this. This is like the worst
There's
I've ever...
$50 in shirts.
It makes it more challenging, okay? When like the question is wrong. Yes, James Stewart is correct.
Now
James
the
Stewart
next
is correct.
one is again. I'm gonna be like, dude.
God, I can't believe I got 2 of them. That's so brutal. He says double rigged. Oh, this is rigged, rigged and double rigged. Yeah, dude, guys,
Double, triple dog rigged.
I'm so sorry, guys. Normally it's not this bad.
He handles all this stuff because this is not my wheelhouse.
I know. I don't get it. All right, I think this is the last question. I think. Yeah, last question. All right.
I will laugh my ass off if it's.
Dude, if the last question is fucking wrong, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so fucking upset. Should I log into the Kahoot on a different browser and just verify?
No, just.
You know what? No. Yeah. I'm going to.
Oh,
Hang
man.
on.
I'm
Hang
going
on.
for it. Everybody freeze.
Hang on. I'm gonna log in the back end. Just because I got so much shit for this. Hold on. Hold on. Let's just make sure the last one is correct. Jesus. Oh man. If you guys saw like how much preparation I put into these shows,
That's why I'm laughing
you guys
so
have
hard.
no idea. And the fact that they're like still
hours he works on this.
God. All right, library. Where are we? All right, Christmas. How do I edit this? Edit. Okay, let me look at the last question. That is correct.
Yes.
That is correct. We're good. The last question is good, guys. Last question. I verified the last question is good. Where's my final Kahoot music? All right, happy Friday, guys. Here's our little speech. You could spend whatever you want to do on a Friday night. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little slice of your time. Hope you guys had some fun, even though 2 questions were wrong. I apologize. I do my best.
The answers were right, but the questions were wrong.
Good luck, guys. Happy Friday. Here's the last question. Here we go. And I'll give you a hint. It's a Home Alone question.
Really? Is it?
It is. So
Get your Home Alone hats on.
neurons going. Here we go.
That
Holy shit, everybody got that right. What?
the Kevin character guy, he got a star in the Walk of Fame, and she came.
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, he got a star, and she came and like did a speech for him, and she made a Home Alone joke in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I think she called him his son or something.
He's still alive, right?
Yes, he's married. Has 2 kids.
Wow, he's straight?
Yeah.
Good for him. Okay. Didn't know that. I saw him on the Angry Video Game Nerd did an episode about like the Home Alone.
I know he went through a lot of stuff in his life, but he's.
Yeah. All right, guys. Here we go. Here's the leaderboard. Best of luck, guys.
Third place. Second, Life from the Patio. First place. Do you have any of their? Do you have any of their emails? These are all pretty much new.
Yes, I think these are all new.
Yeah.
Other than Gandhi. So guys, listen. Here's my email, including you,
How about
Mr. Lopez.
4th and 5th place?
Yeah, 4th and 5th was. Let me go back to the podium.
Because they get merch.
Yeah, it was. It looked like it was Bourbon Syndicate, so it might have been Rusty.
Hold on.
Email me at hello@WhiskeyWisdom. Don't assume I have your contact information, guys. Email me here. Say what place you came in, what your name was, and give me your email address. I'll either Venmo you cash or...
Here we go. Runners up.
It was
Poppin'.
Whoever Poppin' Patio and...
Cool, we spent so much time trying to figure out.
And it was Bourbon Syndicate, I think.
Hold on,
That's what it said. Yeah, we'll look one more time. I'll either Venmo you the money or send you an Amazon gift card, whatever you want. Let me get this where you guys can actually see the email. I'm pretty sure it was Bourbon Syndicate. Let me see. Gosh, man, this animation takes forever to load. Russell. So whoever Poplin,
I think it's
Porch
Poplin
was,
Porch and
yeah.
Bourbon.
I mean, it's got to be Bourbon Syndicate. Who else would that be?
Is there any way to actually see the whole name? It's like, or cut it off. So. There's View Podium.
Where?
Right there in the blue. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's
It's
just gonna do it
replay
again.
That's so stupid. Why can't it show you like the full
full
view,
name.
full report? I don't know.
That was where we just were. I'm pretty sure that was Bourbon Syndicate. Who else would be in there? That was named Bourbon something. I'll go back and look. I'm pretty sure it was Bourbon
There's
Syndicate.
multiple people with bourbon.
Yeah, I'll go back and look. Because it'll have the avatar like on the main screen. I'll figure it out. If you won, email me hello@whiskeywisdom.live and give me your name, what place you came in. Good job all. Yep, absolutely. Congrats, Russell. Sorry, guys, I messed up on 2 of the questions. I try my best. I really do. I try my best. I really do.
2.
It's. I promise you, as annoyed you guys might be from that, I'm more devastated
yes.
than you guys will ever know. Like when I see a mistake, oh, really, Rusty? Damn, that hurt. That cuts me deep. Damn. Damn. Oh man, getting a lot of hate here. All right.
Now he's gonna spend the next week trying to like make sure he's gonna be paranoid over this.
All right, let's do the
Gift card giveaway.
Gift card giveaway. I guess I can show the browser while we do that. All right, here we go. Gift card giveaway. Let me close the entries. If anybody appreciate that, Tara Dom, thank you. Absolutely.
Yeah, cheers.
Yep. And G Poppins Patio, thank you. Appreciate you. I'm not annoyed. I'm heartbroken. Damn, that's like your dad is like, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. All right, guys, listen. I'm going to close the gift card giveaway. If you haven't done it, we got 28 entries. Type !Whiskey Wisdom. I'll give you guys another 10 seconds to do it. If you haven't done it, and then I'm going to hit close entries, and that's going to be it. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
What are you doing,
This isn't
Dave?
who we are. Get your shit and get out.
3, 2. Oh, Michael Bortner typed it. Michael, were you on there?
Dave, what are you doing, Dave? Don't push
Michael,
the
looks like you were already
Don't
added, buddy.
push
It
the
didn't
button,
add you.
Dave.
This isn't who we are. Get your shit and get out.
I love that. Oh, Tater Dom. Last second. Look at you, buddy.
Push the button, Dave.
Do I have a push your button, Dave? I got a boo.
No, you need to push the button, Dave.
I got an emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Man, I need to use these buttons more. Sad violin. That's me. That's me when a question's wrong on.
We have 2.
Yeah, I know, that's brutal. All right, I'm closing the entries, guys. Here we go. Closing now. Closed. No longer under their. All right, here we go. Pick a winner.
Pick a winner.
Pick a winner. You ready? Everybody
we go.
ready? Boom! It was Bourbon and Ballz 86.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either. So Bourbon and Ballz 86. Are you still in the chat? You have to be in the
Yes, you
chat
have
to
to
win.
be in the chat.
Bourbon and Ballz 86.
I think we should have said that at the beginning. I think
No,
you forgot to
it
say
says
that.
that.
Okay.
Say hello if you're. Is that Bourbon and Ballz?
No, it's Buds.
Like, how could that not be?
Because I thought they were on individually.
Yeah, maybe it's like. Look at Vic. He's like, I'm here. Yeah, we're not gonna hear Vic. Bourbon. Oh, here he is. He's here. Okay, cool. All right, you were here. So Bourbon and Ballz 86. Email me at
The same thing.
the same address. Hang on, I'll put it up here again. Hello at whiskeywisdom.live. You know what? It's Christmas. You want to pull one more?
Sure.
It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Let's do one more. It's Christmas. All right, whiskeywisdom.live. So Bourbon and Ballz 86. I don't know if that's Charlie or Bob. That's like so like close to Bourbon and Balls. But anyways, email me hello whiskey. All right, let's pull. I think I can pull one more. I'm gonna hit pick a winner and see what this does.
Yeah, let's do one more.
Let's try
It's
one more.
Christmas.
You ready? Tater Dom. Tater Dom. Are you still here, Tater Dom?
Hey, Tater Dom. Tater Dom.
Tater Dom. Are you here?
Are you there?
Are you here, Mr. Tater Dom? Tater
Actually, I think we should do.
What? 3? God damn.
I'm feeling generous. It's Christmas.
Well, god damn. All right, fine. I guess we're fucking doing 3. All right, Tater Dom, congrats.
We're being generous. It's Christmas.
Hello at
Supposed to be the
WhiskeyWisdom.live.
giving spirit.
Guys, please, it is imperative you guys email me,
Yes,
please.
please.
It is the only way I can keep up with the winners. For the people that I know, I can get it out, but like Mr. Lopez, I didn't have your contact information. So please, don't assume I know how to contact you. Email me. Say, here's my name.
Do not assume.
Here's the place I came in. And then give me whatever email you want, all right? All right, well, the wife, look, y'all need to thank Miss Whiskey Wisdom here, because apparently she wants to do 3, so I guess we're doing another
Gin
one.
and tonic. Every time.
You have more is this mine or yours?
That's yours. I'm not gonna...
All right, going back to this. This is the Woodford Double Oak. All right, we're going to do one more,
Christmas.
guys.
It should be time of giving.
All right, we're doing one more. Hello, Nurse A15. Here we go. One more. You want to click it? Why don't you click it?
Here we go.
Click on pick a winner.
You guys get mad at me if I don't click your name. Or machine doesn't.
Russ L. There you go, buddy. Russ L.
And that's it.
Russ
Sorry.
L. Russ L, are you still here? He may not be here.
Russell.
He may not be here. Maybe he's not here. And then we can hit it again. Russ L, you've got 10 seconds
Come on, Russell.
to say I'm here. He's here. Okay, he's here. Russ L, please email me. Please email me. And all right, that's it. I'm getting off the screen before the wife just drains her checking account. Congratulations to Russ L, Tater Dom, and Bourbon and Ballz 86.
Yes.
Y'all won the raffle. Email me at this email address. Let me go back to the last one.
Please email us.
Yeah, please. And
Please.
Yeah, and we will do open mic if you guys want to join. Appreciate you guys.
We gotta give them the link to the open mic.
I'm working on it.
Come on, chop chop.
I'm working on it. Damn, what is going on with you tonight? What is happening?
Chop chop.
What is happening?
I don't know. Gin and tonic is happening apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
They're gonna find me in bed in about 30 minutes, sound asleep.
All right, guys, I'm gonna replace with the pinned message here. If you guys want to hop on to After Hours Zoom, let me go over to browser. Come on in. You don't have to necessarily talk or turn your camera on.
Just smile. Enjoying the fun.
Yeah, just come on in and hang out backstage. Now listen, here's what I will say. Before y'all bail, crazy shit happens backstage. The last backstage we had, Bruzel joined. And talked
I missed that because I was dealing with a kid who wouldn't sleep.
And Bruzel talked to us for like 2 hours. So
I'm so jealous.
Sometimes Jen joins and gets crazy. Melissa, I'd really like you to join. We're going to cut the stream. Melissa, if you want to join, I'll talk to you about the blinds and stuff. It'd be nice to have you in here too.
Come on, folks, have some fun. You don't, like I said, you don't have to talk. You sit there and just laugh with us.
Yeah, you don't even have to talk. You don't have to turn your camera on. You don't have to say anything. Just hang out. Matt, I found out over Thanksgiving there's no Legends bourbon south of Macon. Oh, really? That's crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
I can find you some Legends. No problem. Merry Christmas.
We can hook you
see you next week. All right, see you, Melissa R. I'm disappointed. I joined y'all's Zoom chats.
Merry
Melissa.
Christmas, you filthy animal.
You know what? Merry Christmas to you too. Russell, you're welcome. Thank you for hanging out. And we asked, will you ask me to email you? Oh, Big Vic, yeah. God, dude, you hear me try to read that? Jeez Louise. All right, that's it, guys.
Thank you.
The Zoom chat is pinned. Thank you, guys. Last
I had
chance to join
fun.
the Zoom. I had a really good time, too. All right, love you, babe.
Cheers.
Cheers to you
Love
guys.
y'all.
Happy Friday, and
Merry
Christmas to everybody. The next stream we're going to be doing is going to be
after Christmas
live stream for the new year. We're going to work with Baker Drinks and get some coordination with some other streamers and
everybody
have a really good time.
Great Christmas. Be safe and have a great time.
The idea is stay home, drink at
Stay
home,
yes.
hang out with us. It should be a lot of fun. So I'm going to roll the outro. The Zoom link is pinned. If you guys want to join, you can still join. I'm going to hit the outro and bring everybody in who wants to hang out. And otherwise, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers, guys.